Hello, Aries. Get my camera straightened. There we go. This is a love reading for the week of April 11th through April 18th. If you see it a little bit later, then this could possibly be for you. This is just a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Um, it's important right now for somebody here to hear this message because we have somebody who is in a romantic relationship with somebody that has some fear of commitment, or they were, and this person ghosted them. And I get a very distinct message from the spirit of Roadrunner saying, call on me and I'll help you focus, because this person is going to try to come back to you. Um, I don't know much more than that until we start pulling some cards, but we'll get to that. The first card I get is Alice in a Sea of Tears. This one tells me about somebody being cast away, feeling left abandoned, and that actually goes along really well with this reading. Um, they took off and just kind of didn't say anything, and they did it out of fear and out of a need to hide something from you. They had something hidden. This happened for a good reason, though, because you need to be able to stand in your power so that when they do come back, you can say, look, all right, if you're going to come back, here's the deal. This is the way we're going to handle this. And kind of not necessarily control the whole thing, but have your say. Because somebody was given Aries, I can't see whether you're sun, moon, or rising, but definitely for some Aries, you were given and given and given, and you weren't receiving back. And learning to stand in your power is going to be huge for you, because this is what's going to turn it around for you. This is what's going to make a difference, because then you're going to say, look, we weren't having weekly date night. We'll use that as an example. And that's what I want. That's what I need from you, or I need open communication from you, because I feel like this person isn't the best with open communication, and they had a lot to hide, and that's probably why. A lot of insecurities, a lot of jealousies, a lot of fears, and they were just terrified of this connection. And they know that, once they begin to open up, then you're going to have a lot more power within the relationship. And I'm hearing they would have the power to hurt me. So somebody is definitely terrified of being hurt, and that's why they ran. For some reason, I'm feeling like this is a water sign, probably a Cancer. So if you've got a lot of Aries in your chart and a Cancer ghosted you, this is most likely your reading. The last card from this deck I pulled is your imaginary friend. This talks about childhood treasures. This is somebody that usually when I pick this card when I'm doing a love reading, it's a twin flame connection. And twin flames, as we know, have a tendency to have their insecurities, their fears, their, just there's a lot coming up for them to heal that they're not necessarily comfortable with. And so they have a tendency to run from the intensity of it all. And I think that that's what there will be balance. Balance is somehow going to be restored to this situation. But it's going to take a little bit of time. It's not something that's going to happen this week. But balance is definitely going to happen. This deck, I'm getting Rainbow Waterfall, Miracles. They're going to reappear. And when they do, they're going to be a better version of them. And it's going to throw you a little off course because you're expecting them to come back as the same version of themselves. And they're not going to. They're going to be somebody completely different than what they used to be. Your advice in the meantime, purification. This is the energy clearing card. Now, there are a million different energy clearing techniques that you could use. I'm going to try to post a video within the next couple days of a quick and easy energy clearing exercise that I use that helps me a lot. And so keep an eye out for that. The next card I get for you for advice is acceptance. Acceptance is definitely important. Sorry, my nose keeps itching. Acceptance is definitely important within the twin flame relationship because we have to accept them for who they are and love them for who they are. But we also have to accept where the situation is right now. So to me, acceptance looks like this is a twin flame connection, but they're not ready. And just have acceptance for that, because that's very, very important. I'm also hearing open your heart. Somebody needs to open their heart and work very hard on just opening. And I know a lot of the time we think, oh, you know, my heart's open, there's no heart blocks, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing like somebody ghosting you to cause a big, huge block. It's definitely very important to feel that completely so that you'll be able to release it and move beyond it and step forward in a happier manner. Fire energy. I don't know how many of you are in a place where you can like have a fire out in your yard or whatever, a fire pit or something. If you don't, then light a candle and set the intention to allow the heat from that flame to purify your energies and feel it from the top of your head and just let it burn down through every single body part, clear to the bottoms of your feet, and then move it back up and out the top of your head. And with the intention, when you move it back up, for any negativity that comes with that flame to be transmuted by spirit. That'll help a lot with energy clearing. There we go. We threw it out there anyway. It'll be a big, huge help for you. What else does this Aries need to know for their weekly love reading? Let's see what we have. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of stress, a lot of, why did they do this to me going on within this connection? That makes me feel for you. I'm sorry. What else does this Aries need to know? Healing. So, I'm feeling like after you've cleared your energies, you've opened your heart, you've shown acceptance for where this is, and you've felt that acceptance clear to the depths of your soul, you're really going to begin on serious healing journey that's going to help you be able to move beyond this completely, let go of all attachment, and move forward. This card is a reminder that you've not done anything wrong. Okay? I know somebody's saying, how could I have put up with all of this? How could I have tolerated all this craziness? That card basically is saying your heart was pure. You were in it for the right reasons. Um, and there's nothing that you should beat yourself up about. So when you allow that flame to to clear your energies, be sure to release guilt as well, because guilt is heavy, and that's something you don't need to have to carry because somebody else was insecure and terrified. So you want to release anger, pain, fear, guilt. And this card tells me hidden depths. This is going to bring up something else to heal. After you've healed this, something else is going to come up. I know, I know. You guys are probably as sick as I am about hearing, as soon as you heal this, something else is going to come up. But I feel like whatever this is that's going to come up has come up many times before. And that's even more irritating. And I'm sorry you have to go through that, Aries, because I know there's nothing worse than, damn it, I thought I released that 800 times ago. It's important to understand sometimes that our path isn't straight. We don't go on a straight path. Sometimes our path winds around like a spiral staircase. And so as you're going around, what you do is you release things at different levels, because we heal in layers and we release in layers. And something is going to come up that this is going to be the last layer of for you to release. So it's really important to go ahead and do that. And definitely wish wisely. Use your wishes to manifest your heart's desires, Aries, especially right now. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter whether it's $2 billion or whether it's just a decent roof over your head or grocery money, or, I mean, don't hesitate to dream big, to manifest big, because somebody here is in for a really, really, really huge upgrade in their life. Somebody here is really going to step out and just turn things around for themselves. And congratulations, that makes me happy for you. But anyway, fairy spotting. This one says it's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So, somebody definitely needs to believe in what they're not able to see. And the meaning for this, I love oracle decks because I don't have to stick to traditional meanings. I've got a million tarot decks. I'm great with them, but I don't like them because of the fact that I don't get to use my own intuition. There's somebody here that just really needs to know that even though you can't see it, it's real and you should believe it. And I feel like this is the love this person ghosted you has for you that you need to see, because they do love you. They do. They're just terrified. So whether you take them back or not, it's totally on you. But somebody here has somebody coming back that has been gone for a while. And you were beginning to give up hope. Don't give up hope. Not just yet. It depends on whether they come back as the same version of themselves or whether they're showing you a different version. And that's what matters right there. If somebody comes back to me with the same old bullshit they kept bringing to me before, I don't believe them. But if they come back honest and sincere and ready to open up and admit to their mistakes, that makes it a huge difference. So, Aries, I want you to have a wonderful week. Don't give up hope. Clear your energies, open your heart, and I'll see you next week.